Alright, what's good everybody? This is your man Hedtec, and I just hope you guys all had a good holiday season, whatever you celebrated. And I'm going to do one more video for you guys right before the end of the year. I wasn't really planning on it. I was actually going to kind of make a video another few weeks from now, but I've had a lot of people kind of be like, oh, come on, make another vid, let's, just one more. And so I was like, alright, I'll do this, I'm going to actually just kind of like sequence out a song that I'd already recorded before that that I'd actually posted at the end of one of my videos. It was a track called Sinatra. I never did a tutorial on it before, but a few people were actually asking me how I sequenced that out and where I got the samples and all that stuff from. So the reason why I was actually going to wait to do a video for a couple of weeks is because I've just been really busy right now actually working on some of my own stuff for my instrumental album I'm going to put out, as well as producing some tracks for some other MCs and stuff that I actually met through YouTube. So this YouTube is a great thing, it's a great networking tool and all that. Tumen, you know what's up, man. I'm actually working on a EP right now with this dude Tumen out of Switzerland, and it's going to be like 5 or 6 tracks, free download for you guys, you know what I mean? It's just to try to get the word out there. And I'm really stoked to actually be working with someone that lives in Switzerland on the other side of the world. Just shows how this music is real global, you know what I mean? It's like I want to be able to reach people in Europe, United States, Asia, everywhere, So I've also been working on a couple other tracks for some other people here. So, I got some homework to do, and I'm going to actually, work on that a little bit. I've been spending a lot of time putting together videos. I've only been doing this for like 3 weeks now, and you guys have already given me a nice response. I'm getting a lot of cool feedback, good and bad, but I need all of it, So, I've gotten a lot of responses saying that the sound quality is actually pretty bad on these videos, but I can't really help that because the the laptop webcam, it's pretty much what I'm doing. But I'm going to try to upgrade for you guys, get some better video equipment and all that, because I kind of like making these videos for you guys. So and I appreciate a lot of people leaving comments saying, oh man, you're teaching me a lot, this and that, but I just want you guys to understand that first and foremost, I'm a student. I don't really consider myself a teacher or anything like that. I'm just pretty much learning from YouTube, or learning from my past experience and all that, and I'm pretty much just sharing my notes with the class, if you understand what I mean. Putting my little insight into it and all that. I've been around long enough to kind of see how hip-hop has changed and all that, and so I kind of want to bring it back to where it was. And I have a prediction actually, that the hip-hop that we knew and grew up with, that good classic stuff, the good stuff, is going to make a comeback. It's like it happened in rock and roll. If you think about it, rock and roll started off, and then it grew and grew, and then by the 70s it became real glam, and just like big egos and like just big glam and just ridiculous outfits and all that. And then all of a sudden in the late 70s, punk broke, punk and hardcore, and it just like ruined all that glam image and all that stuff. And but then that lasted for about a decade, and stuff got electronic and glam and all that again, and then bands like Nirvana came out and just like turned it upside down again. So you're seeing that happen right now in hip hop. Everything's getting real glamorized and electronic and fake sounding, and but you're going to see it crash, and you're going to see a rebirth of the hip hop that we all grew up with. It's going to kind of be flipped to have like a modern twist on it and all that, but I predict it's going to happen. There's already some people out there kind of doing that a little bit, but hip hop's still kind of a baby compared to rock and roll and R&B and all that. So it's going to take a little bit of time, but so alright, so we're going to get to this beat, Sinatra. Alright, so first of all, I just got to let you all know that I love Frank Sinatra, man. I mean, that guy, is the epitome of style and grace, and even gangsters wouldn't mess with him, So it's like, I got a lot of Sinatra records, but I just pulled from this. It's kind of like, greatest hits type thing, and I actually pulled from like 4 different songs. I didn't just take like one cool like little section that I liked and broke it up. I took like four songs and broke those up, so I ended up like with little bits and pieces like cool horns, a big band type sound. You know what I mean? Real pretty, you know, kind of string arrangements and all that. Ooh, yeah, you know what I mean? Like they don't do it like that anymore. So, anyways, I'm going to try to break this down. I already put the drums down. I mean, I've already got the song recorded. I'm just going to sequence it out for you guys right now. I took a lot of time on the drums, and I don't want to try to like go over it and do it all over again. You know what I mean? So I'm just going to kind of put the chops on top, so you can kind of hear what it sounds like. All right. All right. So the first part that I did kind of sounded a little bit like this. Alright, so I'm going to lay it down real quick. Basic, you know what I mean? Now the second part, pretty much, I did it in a couple different parts. You know, I took one sample from the C bank, and then I kind of went back to the B bank, and then I like took some of those samples and tuned them up or down, or did the 12 levels rather, to kind of like make everything sound in tune and give it some you know, whatever. But here's how the first little part went. That right, because I went over it and added some horns. All right, a few more horn strikes. You know what I mean? Alright. Okay, so for this last part, it's supposed to be this big kind of anthemic type of, you know, feel to it. You know, there's like tons of cymbals and like toms and all that in the drums, but had this cool little string and flute thing, but I tuned it with the 12 levels, so you know what I mean? So I'm going to put that on top of this already as a bass. It's kind of going to be like a drone that's underneath everything else, you know what I mean? Okay, some more horn accents. And one more little part with some more horns. So anthemic. I don't know if you can hear it that well through here, but there's like big cymbals and toms and all that, so just makes it sound so big, you know what I mean? So I'll play this through for you in a minute here, but let me just kind of like figure out where I got everything at here, so I'll be right with you. Alright, so I think I got the order down here a little bit. I just had to go back and remember it, so let me play this out for you guys, alright? Big toms. I don't know if you can hear that bass in there, but it's got a cool little groove to it, you know what I mean? Classic, you know what I mean, dude? I love that classic sound. Yeah, you know what, man? So anyways, you know, I know it wasn't much of a tutorial vid, but I think some of you guys, like, you know, you're mentioning that you like just watching me play or whatever, so, you know, it's a lot of fun, and, you know, I'll get back at you guys with a video soon, a proper one, you know what I mean? Like, well, I'll teach you guys some more stuff, we'll go back down to Lab Major. So I'm going to actually be getting to work on, you know, some of these beats and stuff I'm doing for these people. So please forgive me if I'm not up here for a few weeks. I'm going to try to respond to all you guys if you guys leave comments or have questions. That's going to be it. And look out for Tumen and Hedtec. I'm going to release that EP. It might be a few months out, but it's going to be free for you guys. You know what I mean? So, as well as a few other projects I'm working on. But Happy New Year. Be safe, and let's keep this shit global. You know what I'm saying?